Okay. So, are you nervous? Are you nervous? A little bit? Or no? No, not at all.
Yes.
Okay, not at all. Good. So, welcome to the first part of the test. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, good. In this part, you will introduce yourself in 30 seconds to 1 minute. Okay, let's start.
My name is Hoàng. I'm 10 years old. I live in Binh. My favorite food is chicken and noodles. My favorite sport is football.
Okay, good, great. Well done. Let's move to part 2. In this part, I will have some expansion questions for you. How would you describe your personality in 3 words? Okay. Next, what are your hobbies?
My hobby is play football.
Anything else?
No.
Okay. What is something you are really good at? That you like football. So are you really good at football?
Because it's happy.
Okay, so what language do you want to learn rather than English and Vietnamese?
Vietnamese.
Just Vietnamese? You don't want to learn English or another language? Okay. What time do you usually wake up and go to bed? What time do you wake up?
It's 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. So what time do you usually go to bed?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock, okay. What is your dream job and why? What do you usually do in your free time?
I play football.
I play football. Okay, great. So you did a great job. Let's move to the third part of our test. It's the mini story test. We will do it as always, as we do in the class, okay?
Yes.
Yes, good. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes, good. After a year, Tony goes back to his hometown for Lunar New Year. So, what does he go back to his hometown for?
Lunar New Year.
Good. When was the last time that Tony went back to his hometown?
After a year.
After a year, okay. He tries making a special Vietnamese square sticky rice cake. Is the cake round?
Sticky rice cake.
Is the cake round?
It's square.
Okay, it's square. What does he try making?
Try making a square sticky rice cake.
Good. Then he makes spring rolls filled with dinosaur meat. What is filled with dinosaur meat?
Spring rolls.
Good. His family is very surprised. Whose family is very surprised?
Tony.
Good. How surprised is his family?
His family
Surprised is his family.
is very surprised.
Very. How does his family feel?
Yeah. Surprised.
Who is very surprised?
His family.
Good. On New Year's Day, Tony gets a huge red envelope for lucky money. When does Tony get a huge red envelope?
On New Year's Day.
Good. Is the red envelope black?
No.
Is it blue?
No.
Is it brown?
No.
Is it red?
Yes.
What is the color of the envelope?
Red.
Good. It's as big as a house. Tony feels happy and opens it fast. How do we compare the size of the house with the size of the red envelope?
As big as a house.
Good. How does Tony open the red envelope?
Open is fast.
Good. But inside, he only finds 1,000 Vietnam đồng. Does he find 2,000 Vietnam đồng?
No.
Does he find 1,000 US dollar?
No.
No. Does he find 1,000 euro?
No.
How much money does he find?
1,000 Vietnam đồng.
Good. Does he find 1,000 Vietnam đồng outside the red envelope? No. So where does Tony find 1,000 Vietnam đồng?
But inside.
Good. Okay. So that is the end of part 3, and next let's move to part 4. In this part, you will hear a conversation, just about 3 to 4 sentences, and you have 2 chances of listening for each sentence. I will have 1 question for you. You got it?
Yes.
1 question for you after each sentence. Okay, chance number 1. If my father takes the car to work, my mother will take the bus. Chance number 2. If my father takes the car to work, my mother will take the bus. So if my father takes the car to work, will my mother take the train? If my father takes the car to work, will my mother take the train? Okay. Yes or no?
No.
Okay. If I ride in a school bus to school. Second chance. I ride in a school bus to school. How do I go to school?
I go to school by motorbike.
I will give you another chance. I ride in a school bus to school. So how do I go to school? Okay. Next question. Next sentence. My sister works in another town. Where does my sister work? The second chance. My sister works in another town. So my question is, where does my sister work? Another? Okay. The final question. She gets on the train to go to work. She gets on the train to go to work. So how does she go to work? By?
She goes to work by motorbike.
Okay, so well done. You did a great job. And this is the end of the test. I'm so proud of you. And this is the end of the test. Goodbye and see you soon on the next lesson of our class. Goodbye.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye.